Yeah, YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time checking me out, go ahead, support me, help me out a little bit. Go ahead, like the video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're working on trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, because when I get to 1,000, I am able to do more of the channel. So please, ma'am, and please, sir, go ahead and help me out. Help me get to 1,000. Make sure you check out the video, interact with your boy, we'll drop a comment on here. So let's get into what we talk about today. So in today's video, you see the title, no clickbait on here. We're gonna do what we say we're gonna do. So we're gonna do some customization to the Legmaker cover that I installed on the car maybe a few weeks back. I didn't do a video on it because of the fact that it was simple. It took maybe 5 minutes to do. It would have took me longer to record it, edit it, and upload a video than it did for me to actually just install it. So I got this idea from someone in one of my group chats. So, but first, we gotta move the car out of here. I need to get some room up here. So let's go ahead and hit it with this cold start in here and give myself some space. Like I said, the neighbors ain't up by now. Oh well, you should have been up. So let the thing rip a little bit. So we got some space, we got the little tire letters on there, still loving that right there, that sets it off. So this is what we got going on. So, you look at the engine, everything's red, right? Everything's red. You remember I said I got this Legmaker cover right here that I added to, help kind of close that part out, because I didn't have the cover when I got this. And you can pick this cover up, from Legmaker directly, or if someone is getting rid of it, you can go that route as well, which is always a great route. So, Legmaker cover, black, and we have this silver Legmaker. Rest of the car, red and black, red and black, red and black. Everything red and black, right? So what we want to do, we want to color match this thing. We want this Legmaker to be red because it matches the rest of the engine bay, right? The rest of the engine bay, I can't talk. So what I have here, some red touch-up paint, which I had laying around for a while, and I'm glad I had it laying around because easy to get to and whatnot. So someone in one of my group chats, they did it to theirs, and I was like, I like that, I'm gonna steal that idea. So I let them know I'm gonna do that. So, but first, before we get to painting this, I'm gonna need to clean this off. So pretty much what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this, I'm just gonna color inside of that to make everything look pretty good. So let's clean it off before we get started. So what I'm gonna use to clean all of this off is, this is actually acetone I got in a spray bottle, so I can spray it on there and try to wipe everything up so we can have a, a good cleaner surface to work with. So let's get to that part. All right, so now we got everything cleaned up. So now we're just gonna use some of this touch-up paint right here to color inside of all of this, inside the Legmaker part here. If you've seen this video, then everything turned out right. If you don't see it, then it didn't turn out right. So all you have to do, if you remember in kindergarten, you had to stay in between the lines when you were coloring. That's all we're doing here. We're just gonna stay in between the lines. It's actually engraved in this metal, so it shouldn't be too hard to stay within that. So let's get to coloring. Now, as I'm doing, just make sure you take your time. It's kind of like painting fingernails or toenails. To be honest, I don't know anything about painting fingernails or toenails, but that's all it is. Just take your time, stay between the lines. I kind of messed up a little bit, had to clean that up a little bit there, but stay between the lines, you should be good. All right, so I got most of this, I got it all painted. Fortunately, I did go outside the lines a little bit, so I did fail staying in between the lines as a kindergartner. So what I'm doing, I'm actually taking the hard part of this, and what I'm doing, I'm just going around the edge. I'm just kind of scratching up, well, not scratching up, but kind of getting that extra over on the paint from the outside edge there. So I'm not sure if you can see me doing it, but I'm just kind of slowly just trying to peel off the outside edge of that, so that way it's a little bit cleaner. I'm not doing it too hard while I'm scratching up the cover. I'm just doing it hard enough just to get that red overrun off, so that way I can make it look a little bit more tidier as the paint is drying. And of course, while doing this, I figured out I was doing this actually the hard way by using a paintbrush. actually what you can do, what I should have did, I forgot about this, silly me, but you can actually use this end right here, which acts like a ballpoint pen, which will be so much easier to use because you just push it down and it'll drop the paint in there. All right, we're gonna call that done with that. So it's still gotta dry a little bit more, but that will dry pretty quickly as hot as it is. So all we did was we took the paint touch-up pen and we just went inside of these letters to color them in. The letters are engraved, so it should be relatively easy to not go outside the lines like I did, because your boy messed up a little bit, but we was able to clean up most of it with the tip of the paint pen. And so all I have to do to go back and clean up some more, I just wait till it gets, the paint dries even more and I can kind of get it back up with that. So that's how it looks. It looks so much better with it being red instead of that silver standing out like that. Kind of ties in with the rest of the car, and it looks kind of custom made as well. And the good thing is you can get this from any auto parts store, and they come in a variety of colors. So if you have a purple car, yellow, if you even want to go black with it, if you want to go blue with it, all those colors you would be able to pick up from there, and you can do what you want to make it stand out a little bit more. So that's going to wrap up this video. Very quick video, very small mod, but it will make a lot of difference. A lot of times the small details make a lot of difference here. So that is going to tie in with the rest of the engine bay and the whole car itself as far as the color scheme is concerned. If you got any questions that I did not cover in this video, feel free to drop a comment below and I'll be happy to answer those questions for you. We'll catch you on the next video. See you then.